This year I turned 23, and I guess now that I'm kind of documenting parts of my life, I figured I would talk about things that I've considered priorities this year, specifically relationships that I feel like I've tried to improve on. So I guess just like evaluating things that have been happening in my life these past couple of months. I think one of the biggest things that I have really felt support by is my family. It feels really nice to have a relationship that we are all doing our own things in life, but if there's problems that arise, then we're there for each other. Whenever I come home, it's nice to just catch up with my mom on things that I've been doing. With my brother, I think now the big way that we do get along is when we play games together. With my dad, I feel like I also don't super spend too much time with him either, but I think I'm trying to call him more, and it's been super nice just having conversations and feeling like adult. Another relationship that is really important to me is my friendships. Right before my birthday, I decided to write some letters to some of my friends. It wasn't like an all-inclusive list. Before COVID, a lot of times when people had birthdays, I would write them like this really shitty binder paper letter, just thanking them for being my friend and stuff. And I think through that experience, I realized that I actually do have a lot of people that I consider my friends. I have friendships for if you just want to hang out, or friendships for if you want to go out, or just friendships that mainly are texting online, talking about random things. I think those type of friendships are the friendships that I like to make, the low maintenance ones, the ones that you don't need to talk to every single second, but if you do need to reach out, they'll be there for you, and vice versa. I used to have kind of a questionable relationship with food because I used to be a competitive athlete, and after stopping competitions, my body wanting a lot of food, but me not being as active anymore led to me just feeling really unhappy with my body. I think that since graduating, it's mellowed out. I feel like another thing is I can enjoy a lot of different types of food that I'm either trying new recipes at home, learning recipes from my mom, going out to eat at nice places with my family or my friends. All of that has been things that I've really got to build in terms of my relationship with food. I guess it's just like treating yourself to things. I would consider myself to have a pretty addictive personality, meaning that I just fixate on things really easily, and I think social media was one of those things that I fixated on a lot. When I was young, I would always be like, oh, I need to get a certain number of likes, and I think that Rachel still is in me, but I think that I'm trying to make steps to doing social media, but doing it in a way that I feel makes me happy because it's for me. For example, creating YouTube videos is something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, but I've always felt like, oh, what if somebody doesn't like my YouTube videos? It's a journey for me to feel comfortable with doing stuff like this, and I think the YouTube videos that I'm making because they make me happy, and because I get to edit videos, which is something that I've always really loved to do as a hobby. I've been dating somebody for a little over 2 years now. I've experienced long distance, I've experienced living at home, I've experienced going to college with them, I've experienced now living with them, and all of those different experiences has amounted to me feeling like there's a lot of different aspects of this person that I've enjoyed getting to know. My boyfriend and I are really different people, but I think one thing that I felt in this relationship that I haven't felt in previous ones is, even though we're really different people, I still want to make the relationship work. And it's nothing other than the fact that I love this person. There's no like logic to it. I think that that's something that's really helped me fight for the relationship and want to make it continue. He is somebody that I always feel super comfortable with, and I don't know, I feel comfortable being silent around. And if you don't know me too well, I'm somebody that really hates silence and always wants to be talking or speaking, just because I always feel like silence is awkward. But I think around him, I just always feel really comfortable. And I'm really glad that I get to be in this relationship. And lastly, I wanted to talk about my relationship with myself. I think over this year, I've been more willing to try things on my own. I think, especially through COVID, I became a much quieter person that just likes to stay indoors and watch TV. And actually, I think I still do that a majority of the time, but I've been finding hobbies that I've really been enjoying, like filming YouTube videos, buying new plants, and spending hours in the pottery studio. It's been times that I feel like I'm growing up because I have hobbies and things that I am doing besides things that help make me money. I don't think that a number is a really big change of anything. I think that my birthday gives me time to reflect on how things have been, and I would say that things are going really well. I know I'm not a perfect person, and that a lot of the stuff that I said probably sounds really pretentious because, I don't know, I have the luxury to think about these types of things. I'm really happy right now, and I wanted to spend some time to appreciate all the things that have made me happy recently in life. I hope that this positive streak continues, and that in the next year I will have even more things to talk about, of things that make me happy and things that I appreciate in my life. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.